welcome to my channel, The Baking Diva. And if you're new here, my name is Dolores. And if you're not a subscriber, I'd love you to hit that subscribe, the little bell, and you won't miss any of the future videos I have coming up. Well, those of you that follow me know that I'm in the process of doing a sheet pan dinner series. And I'll be presenting part 4 to you probably in a few days. But for now, I thought I'd give you a sweet snack to nibble on. Now, many of you have heard of puppy chow, or another name for it is MUDDIES. And you start out with a crunchy cereal. You put a chocolate in it. You put flavoring in it. You use powdered sugar. And depending on what extra you add, it could be an instant dry pudding, cake mix, it could be a gelatin mix, and so on. So whatever you put in there is going to add the flavor. And I know you can also make it the chocolate Muddy Buddy, and you can have peanut butter in there. There's so many different varieties. But today, I'm going to make you one of my favorite flavors. We're making Pistachio puppy chow. And they called it puppy chow because it resembled the puppy kibble. That's it, the puppy kibble that the dogs eat. And later on, Chex caught on to the popularity of this. And they started getting involved in it, and they even put the basic recipe on their cereal boxes. So that's why we have those two common names. And that's how the puppy chow and the Muddy Buddies got their name. So today, we're gonna get started right away. I'm gonna make pistachio flavored puppy chow, or Muddy Buddy, whatever you wanna call it. So, and I'll put the recipe down below for you in that more box in case you wanna make it. So what you're gonna need first is a big bowl. So I have this big Ray Dunn bowl here. It's actually for salad. It says toss on it, but it's big, so I'm going to use it today. Now we're going to need some Rice Chex. So here you go. This is a box of Rice Chex mix. And if you look on the back of it, it says here, Chex Muddy Buddies. It's right there on the bottom. And actually, this is the one where they use chocolate in it, and they use chocolate Chex or peanut butter Chex cereal and peanut butter, but today we're doing the pistachio one. So I'm gonna open up this box here. Now the recipe calls for 6 cups of Rice Chex cereal. I bet this is almost 6 cups, so we're gonna try it out. I have a 4-cup measuring cup here, so let's zip off the top of this. Okay, so I put 4 cups in here. I'm gonna dump them into the bowl, and then we need another 2 cups. That box is probably yields 8 cups, because it looks like there's about 2 more cups in here. So let me put this aside over there. So we have our cereal in here. We'll put it aside. Next, in a microwave dish or cup, anything that goes into a microwave, we are going to put our sweetened condensed milk in. So I have a 14-ounce can of sweetened condensed milk. Oh, you can do so many things with sweetened condensed milk, right? So thick and yummy. Let me get all the lusciousness out of there. Alrighty. Don't want to waste anything. Alright. Now, this recipe calls for either white chocolate chips or cream cheese chocolate chips. And yes, Hershey's has come out with cream cheese flavored chips. So the recipe calls for 1 cup. You can either use the cream cheese, or if you don't have the cream cheese, use white chocolate. So I happen to have cream cheese here. I bought a couple of bags of it. I grabbed them when I saw them in the store. So I'm just going to fill this cup up here. All right, that looks good. I haven't used these yet. Let's give this a taste and see what it tastes like. Believe it or not, it does taste like cream cheese. I thought maybe they were faking us out and it was just going to taste like white chocolate. A cup of the chips in there. And I'm going to head over to my microwave and I'm going to start melting this. I'm going to take it out and stir it about every 30 seconds just till it's all smooth because we don't want it to burn in here. So let me go to the microwave and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Mine took 2 minutes. I did 30-second intervals 4 times because you want to make sure all that butter is melted. You don't want to have globs of butter in there. So it should be nice and smooth, just like this. All right, to this, I am going to now add 1 box of this is the 4.5 cup serving of, it's 3.4 ounces of the instant pistachio pudding. And like I say, this can be made many different ways. You can add maybe a different flavor pudding to it. You can also use different Chex with it. I mean, the Chex mix, they don't just have rice, they have different flavors. So I'm going to put this in here, and it should turn green because this is green. Doesn't look green, but when it gets wet, it's green. So let me start mixing this. Yeah, it's a very light green. Okay, it'd be great for St. Patrick's Day, right? And I was saying before, great for like just treats, camping. And I'm thinking, even for Halloween coming up, you want to make a big bowl of this. Yeah, it won't look bright green because we're going to have powdered sugar on it, but you could probably throw in there if you want some maybe purple, orange sprinkles or little candies, and you can get those little plastic, I love those little plastic black spiders. Just stick a few of them in the bowl, some creepy crawlers, and it'll make a nice little Halloween treat. All right, so I have all the cereal mixed through here. So I have all the pudding mixed through here. I'll hold it up. I'm using a green screen, so this green is probably just going to go like cuckoo. Okay? Can't have green in a green screen. All right, now to this, I am going to add a 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla extract. Okay. Not difficult and easy ingredient. I'm going to add a 1/2 teaspoon of salt. Okay. And now I'm going to mix this up. So basically, we just have our bowl of our liquid ingredients, and we have our bowl of our Rice Chex. So let me get this all combined. All right, next, I'm going to take all this liquid, I'm going to pour it over these Rice Chex, and I'm going to take a big spoon, and I'm going to coat them all. Should I taste the spoon? If you've been watching me long enough, you know I'm going to taste it, and I'm going to lick the spoon. Good. All right. So now I'm going to pour this over the cereal, just like this. It is green. Let me get my spatula so we don't lose any of this. And then I'm going to take a big spoon and I'm going to mix this all so all the cereal is coated. Okay. My grandson was born on St. Patrick's Day, and we always make him green treats, so this might be fun for him. All right, so let me mix this all together. Just get underneath there, just like I'm doing, and coat all that cereal. Smells good. Okay. Got to go from underneath so you make sure you get everything coated, because we're going to be putting some confectioner's sugar on this, and it's not going to stick if it isn't coated. Now while I'm mixing it, I will tell you, you're going to need a large cookie sheet, and you're going to line it with parchment paper. So I've already done that. Okay. Come on, Dolores. Get those muscles going. What muscles? All right. Now you're going to need about 1.25 cups of powdered sugar, confectioner's sugar. Now, I've seen this done different ways. I've seen people take, let me show you here, either a big plastic bag, like one of these gallon-sized bags, and split this in two and put them in the bag with the confectionery sugar and shake them up. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to put my confectioner's sugar in here and just toss it around. So I'll put a little bit, like half in. I'm gonna have to stand up for this. I'll use my spoon. Here we go. Coming out good. Very good. It smells good. It is green. Okay. Put the rest of the confectioner's sugar in there. Okay. And just remember, it's important when you melt everything in the microwave, make sure your butter is all melted, because you don't want to go eat this and have clumps of butter in there. No. So I'm going to get my cookie sheet here and place it on the parchment paper on the cookie sheet, and then I'm going to let it set until it's cold. And then we're going to do a taste testing. All right. Okay, I'm going to get my sheet. It up here. Okay, and I'm going to spoon this out on the sheet. No special way, we just want it to cool down. This will keep for about a week in an airtight container at room temperature. Now if you want to freeze it in a freezer safe bag, and you can freeze this for up to 2 months. Okay. Make sure that's covered on the bottom. So I'm going to finish putting this on the sheet, spreading it out. I'll be back as soon as it cools, and we will do a taste testing. So come on back. It's obviously not a bright green because we have the powdered sugar on it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to scoop it into a bowl. I washed this, so I'll use the same bowl. Now, you can do so many different things with this. I mean, if you want, you can throw pistachios in here. You can leave it as is. If you're making one with different checks, maybe you want to make it for Christmas. This is green, great for St. Patrick's Day. For St. Patrick's Day, you could make this, and you can throw in it some M&Ms, some St. Patrick's Day M&Ms or green M&Ms. I mean, just use your imagination, whatever you want. But this is perfect, just like it is. And like I say, keep it in an airtight container. I'm putting it in this bowl now because I'll show you why in a minute, and I want to show you a photo. But otherwise, in an airtight container, or you can even take the small Ziploc bags, like the sandwich bags or whatever, and make a bunch of bags of them. And they'll be in the little bags for whenever anybody wants a little snack. Now, I'll tell you, I'm going to do a taste testing now, but my husband walked by, my son has walked by, and as they were walking by, they all were sneaking little tastes, and they both said at different times, "Oh, that's good. Oh, that's good." So if you like almond flavor or pistachio flavor, you will like this. So put it in the bowl. Now, this is not a Halloween video, And I was looking in my stash to see if I had any like purple or orange sprinkles. And I don't. I have like the sanding sugar and all, but I didn't have any sprinkles. So, let me move this out of the way. What I did have down there was these little spiders, because I buy them when I do the baking for you. And then I have bags of them, and I have everything all organized down there. So I have these little plastic rings. I have orange and black spiders. So I'm going to place a couple of them in there because I'll make it Halloween look. And then I have a few little Halloween sprinkles here. So I might just put a few of them in there because presentation is everything. But let me taste this first. Well, the guys were right. And you know what? I'm going to put in the recipe for you. It's good. White chips or the cream cheese. If you can find the cream cheese chips, I would make it with the cream cheese because this has an awfully good flavor. It's really good, I think. With the pistachio flavor and then the cream cheese chips, it's really good. Very good. 2 thumbs up. So I'm gonna put a few little spiders in there, just for the heck of it, since everybody seems to be putting up fall videos already. Even though I think it's kind of early. But that looks adorable. I'll put one more black one over here. How cute. I know you can't see it, but I'll hold up a picture for you. I'm just going to put a few sprinkles, not many. That looks so cute. Perfect. Just a few in there. It looks delicious. It looks so festive. Just by putting a few little decorations in there. Good. Make this. I approve. Talking with food in my mouth, not a good idea. Well, anyway, you can throw some chopped up pistachios in there if you want. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this pistachio puppy chow / muddy buddy. It's really good. And I hope to see you again soon. I appreciate all of you, and I love making these things, and I hope you make them too. So don't forget to subscribe on your way out. I love you all, and I'll see you soon. Toodles!